Night Wolves, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we are back with another video, and as you can tell in the background, our wolf friend is nowhere in the back. That's because my cat Rin knocked him behind the couch, and I haven't gotten to go behind there and get him yet because I've been not really in the mood for anything today. This has all been recording on the same day, so I did a Disney Princess one that's coming out on Tuesday. Today is Monday, so you guys are seeing this one first, which I normally do like a Black Widow or a Disney Princess on Monday, but this one is kind of important because there's gonna be some noise in the background, and I just want to explain what that noise is. I haven't checked my recording to see if you can hear it, but there might be some noise in the background that sounds like maybe something trying to get at a bottle or something. So yeah. Anyways, so last Tuesday, I went out hiking, which I said in one of my videos I don't do hiking because some places you have to go up like big hills and these trains are kind of hard to get around, but we found one that was pretty decent and I can do it. I can walk the trail and everything. So we went 2 hours. It was a 2-hour drive there and back. So I got up early in the morning and we went, and I slept on the whole car ride there. And then we went and hiked up to this waterfall, and then when we went, we looked, we watched the water and stuff like that. And then the two girls that I went with, which is Alyssa and her best friend, they were like, oh, we're gonna go check something out, we'll be right back. I'm like, okay. So I stayed up on this area where the waterfall is. I was snapping a whole bunch of pictures, so here's some pictures of what the scenery was, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun, and I had a blast. They came back and they're like, oh, there's a beach area down below, do you want to go down there? But it's pretty like steep, so it might be a little hard to get down and hard to get back up. And I'm like, you know what, let's try it and see if I can do it. I got down and it was fine, but getting back up was the killer. Oh my god. So going down was fine. I got down there without a problem. It was awesome. The little beach area was so cute and adorable, and it was supposed to be a place where you can go swimming, but the water was so gross that I'm like, ew, I don't even want to go swimming, which I did bring my bathing suit just in case we did go swimming there, but we didn't because it was gross. The water was gross looking. I don't know why it looked gross, it just did. And then it was time to go back up because we were starting to get hungry and wanting to go get lunch. So we headed back up, and oh my god, I legitly died on the way back up. Like, I think I lost part of my soul while I was going up that hill. It was ridiculous, and it was super hard to get back up, and I couldn't grab onto anything, so I was pretty much crawling around on the ground, which is totally fine. But eventually I did get back up, and I was totally fine. And so we started walking back out, and Alyssa's friend's like, hey Alicia, you want to get a guinea pig? I'm like, I don't know if I should get a guinea pig. I don't know. And so I'm like, well, let me think about it. And she's like, okay. So we kept on walking, and she kept like turning around. She's like, you want a guinea pig? You want a guinea pig? As like she kept like saying you want a guinea pig like over and over and over again. I'm like, let me just think about it. And I don't think she was trying to do it to like be annoying. But yeah, so I ended up going and doing it. I ended up getting a guinea pig. She wasn't like, but before, when she kept saying you want a guinea pig, she wasn't trying to do it to be like, to pressure me into it or anything like that. She was trying to do it as in like trying to be funny and stuff like that, which I understand. So I'm like, I don't know, let me think about it. So we did the 2-hour drive back, and we didn't stop to eat anywhere near where we were. We drove all the way back home to where I pretty much live to eat food. We went to Chipotle, and we got to Chipotle, and we sat down near the pet place that we were gonna go to look at guinea pigs. And she's like, you want to go look at the guinea pigs? I'm like, yeah, let's just do it. Maybe I don't know. I still don't know if I want to get one or not. And then we went to the pet place and we walked in, and I go over to look at the guinea pigs, and before I get there, I looked into this one cage, and there was this ferret just laying there chilling on this little, like, it was like a bed thing, and it was hanging on the cage, and there was a ferret inside, so his head was sticking out one end, and his feet were sticking out the other end, and he was just chilling there, and I was just like, oh, that's so cute, and he was on his back, and so he was, like, laying face up. It was the cutest thing. I almost died. I'm like, I want a ferret. And they both laughed, but ferrets are very mischievous, and if you have to have them, you have to let them out and let them run around the house, stuff like that. And I have a funny feeling if I did that, he would chew up all my cords and stuff like that. I have a lot of cords on the ground, and he'll just run around and chew on things that he's not supposed to, or she, depending on what gender I got. But yeah, so they're just very mischievous, and they are very, I don't know, like, I love ferrets. They are the cutest things, and I love their little hop 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 and stuff like that. So I would love to get a ferret, but like I said, and my cousin had ferrets, and they used to chew up everything, and they would destroy like wires in their house, like chargers, computer wires, pretty much anything. They would get their little teeth in. So I went over to where Alyssa and her friend was, and they were looking at the guinea pig, and they only had one. They had two other ones, but they were called skinny pigs. And I think the only reason why they're called skinny pigs is because they're hairless creatures, hairless guinea pigs, but I don't know. I don't like the skinny pigs. So I'm like, oh, those are weird. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then I look in, and there's this, like, guinea pig just running around, just having a blast. And I'm like, oh, he's so cute. And it was a boy. So it's a boy guinea pig. And I'm like, oh, and then they're like, do you want to get it? I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. So I got it. And I know nothing about guinea pigs. I actually wanted to have a guinea pig since I was younger, but my parents wouldn't let me get one, and I actually never asked them if I could get one, so I don't know if they would have gotten me one or not. But I know we had snakes, we had rabbits, we had cats and dogs, so we had like a whole bunch of variety of different animals. Well, not big variety, but like we had cats, dogs, and fish and stuff like that, but never had a guinea pig. And I never really asked my parents to have a guinea pig, which I should have asked them and see if they would have let me gotten one, but I never asked. And so I bought one, and I checked out, and I realized at that moment that I knew nothing about guinea pigs, or how to, like, I knew nothing about guinea pigs. And there was this one girl there, and she told me, like, a whole bunch of things about guinea pigs, and I got, like, this ball for him to go in, but because guinea pigs are kind of like Dachshunds, they are very long, and if you put them in the ball and they run around, it could hurt their backs in the ball. And I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that, so I took and got rid of that. I don't want him to get his back hurt. So, and then she's like, oh yeah, the wheel things, do not get him one of the wheel things, because that can also hurt his back. I'm like, oh, okay, so can't get him a wheel thing, can't get him a ball, because they're like Dachshunds. Dachshunds are very long, and their backs are very sensitive, and if they jump down or do something, they could hurt their backs. And so guinea pigs are kind of like Dachshunds, but guinea pigs. So my mom has a Dachshund, so I kind of understand, like, the whole back situation thing. His name is Phil. I named him Phil. Let me go get him, and I'll show you guys what he looks like. Okay, so here is Phil. So here's Phil. He's black and brown and white. So this is Phil. I don't have a reason for why I called him Phil. So there's that. Sorry, Bubba. He's like, what are you doing, lady? So yeah, this is Phil, my guinea pig. When you're holding him, he talks a lot. He'll go and make those noises that they make, which is super cute. And sometimes he'll purr, which is super cute. So yeah, I don't know why I called him Phil, but his name is Phil, and because he's a guinea pig, they tend to get lonely, so I'll most likely have to get two. Which, I didn't know that. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have gotten him, because I don't really want two of them. But I don't really want him to get lonely. So, the thing is, I shouldn't have jumped straight into it. This is why I shouldn't have just jumped right into it. I knew nothing about guinea pigs at all. He's just chilling there. they get lonely, and when they get lonely, they will end up dying of loneliness, which is sad. So I have to most likely get another one so he doesn't get lonely and die, which I don't want because now I'm attached to him. So yeah, like I said, I have a cat named Rin. He doesn't seem very bothered by him. I showed him to him, and he sniffed him, and he gave him kisses. So there's that. He was just like, he's like, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute, and I love it. And he does have a tendency of getting up on the cage and kind of terrorizing Phil. So I tend to lock him out at night so he doesn't get on the cage and scare the crap out of poor Phil, because if he gets too scared, he might end up having a heart attack and dying of being freaking scared because of there's a cat on his cage. He is starting to get used to everything. He was earlier running around like a crazy boy earlier. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. He's making cute little noises. So yeah, you might hear him running around in the background and making some noises, because when he tries to drink his water, he goes like crazy with it, and he starts pulling in it, and it starts banging up against his cage and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video so you guys know, so when I'm recording and you hear something in the background, you know it's Phil. I love it how he's black on this side and then he's brown on this side. He looks like he has two faces. Oh, sorry. You guys hear him? I don't know if you can hear him. Yeah, hi. You're very talkative. I don't know if he has a cold in his eyes, but he has some gook around his eyes. I know like cats can get like the gook around their eyes. Ow. His nails are very sharp. Yeah. This is the only reason why I'm making the video, is to let you guys know that if you guys hear any like noise in the background, that it's Phil. So I might be getting 2 of them, even though I kind of don't really want to. I shouldn't have jumped into buying him until I knew more about guinea pigs. That was like the only thing that I kind of regret, is not like looking into guinea pigs and stuff like that before just jumping in and buying it. It was kind of like just like a last minute thing. But like I said, I'm okay with buying another one. I'll get him a friend so he doesn't die of loneliness. And I've been researching up on guinea pigs. Now I got a guinea pig right there. Look at his booty. What are you doing? Got a guinea pig and his little booty. And we'll eventually be getting another one. I think because I call him Phil, he reminds me, the name comes from a YouTuber that I watch, and I didn't name him after this YouTuber, but kind of I did without knowing it. I don't know, when I looked at him, Phil just came into my mind, so I just said Phil. And then I've been calling him Phil, and then I'm like, wait, isn't there a YouTuber I watch named Phil? His name is Amazing Phil, and I watch him, and I was like, oh, if I get another guinea pig, I'll see if I can get a black guinea pig, and call him Dan, so we'll have Dan and Phil, because there's another YouTuber called Dan Howell that I also watch. He doesn't post videos as much as he used to, which sucks. I miss him, and I hope he comes back eventually. But yeah, so I'll eventually have Dan and Phil. I'll introduce you guys to him when I get him. I don't know when I'm going to get him. I like just got this guy like Tuesday, last Tuesday, so it's only been not even a week since I had Phil. But I know I'll have to get another one so he doesn't get lonely. And they said I have to introduce him to a male guinea pig as soon as possible, because if not, they can get very aggressive towards other male guinea pigs. And if I don't get a male and I get a female, then I'll have to get them fixed. But because they're so small that sometimes vets won't fix them, because they're so small and they can't really go under anesthesia. So yeah, so I might not go get a girl, so I might go get a boy, so I don't have to worry about the girl getting pregnant, because I don't really want baby guinea pigs, and I don't know what to do with the baby guinea pigs once I have them. I just think if I do get another guinea pig, I think a boy is a safe bet, and because Phil here is still pretty small, he will be fine with another boy. So if I do get another one, I'll probably get one as small as Phil here, so they're probably around the same age. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you also have a guinea pig and what you named it and how you got the guinea pig. Did you just buy it yourself? Did your parents buy it for you? Or what? I don't know. Tell me your story based on how you got your guinea pig. Ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see all you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye. He stopped talking, so I guess he wants to go back to his cage. Alright, bye.
Yeah, I'm watching you. Meow. Ren, no. Stop pulling the cage.
Love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No,